Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of Top Drive. Now before we get into the video, I just want to say we recently just hit 2,600 subscribers, so thank you so much for all the support. I will continue to try and make the content you want. Actually, I will continue to make the content you want. So if you haven't subscribed, do consider subscribing. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and haven't subscribed yet, please do consider. At 3,000, I'll be trying, or at least at 3,000, I want to do another giveaway. I'll talk to Hutch about it, and we'll see what they think. Anyway, today's video is going to be about the new campaign. Now, before that, I want to check club events because I play a lot of club events. And recently I did my 2 million pack opening and I want to do a 1 million encore, but you know, Hutch being Hutch, they have their mistakes. Yeah, club events has been down for what is the past 6 hours now, which is quite depressing because I am trying to make 1 million in 4 days. It's been 2 days since I did my 2 million pack opening, and as you can see from my bank account, I'm on course. I'm on 10,558,000. But I can't do anything today because clubs is down, which is just a massive shame. So it might have to end up being 10 million in 5 days because this day I just can't make any money at all. But yeah, today's video is going to be about the new single player campaign. I'm gonna put a picture right here. I ended tier 1 in the epic racing event. I got nothing good from the ceramics, so you know that wasn't even really recorded, but I'm gonna put a picture right here. I got 100 renown points. So I'm just gonna tell you what I know about the new YELLOWBIRD series, the new campaign, everything you need to know as well. So going into it, you can see we have 6 sectors complying of the biggest countries in the game. So, you know, apologies to Sweden, Australia, and Austria. You didn't make the cut. It'll be hard to make a campaign out of those. But as you can see here, California, USA, we're greeted by the beautiful Scat Pack. The Rhinelands of Germany, Hampshire in the UK, the Cranberries of France, Osaka of Japan, and Turin, Italy, which is the home of course, Juventus and Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, a lot of things going on here. So we start off with California, and yeah, just let's do a 10-second silence for California. I think that was more than 10 seconds. The reason why I did that was because on the day of making this video, one of, you know, a lot of my friends' biggest inspirations, one of my own, Kobe Bryant, passed away. Obviously in California, above Calabasas. Anyway, rest in peace to him. So, this is what we got going on. Each sector follows the same blueprint. The same blueprint being the first 5 levels will reward you with aluminum premium, so you get the German aluminum premium, and then the final 5 sectors, because there are 10 in total for each sector, will award you with ceramics, country premiums at that. So those are some pretty nice prizes. Now that's only the first time prize, so let's say you fail the first time. If you fail the first time, then you get the replay prizes, where 80% you can get a rare and 20% you will get a super rare. So there's already right off the bat some flaw in its design, because first of all, for the first 5 stages, you probably want to do the replay more than the first time prize, because the odds of getting a super rare is higher in the replay, 20%, than getting a super rare from the aluminum pack. So it's weird because the replay prizes are actually better than the first time prizes in the first 5 levels for every sector. And this is the same for everything. So each country kind of hold hands with the country following. So let's say you start with the USA, your prizes are German, which builds you up for Germany, and then Germany gives you British, which builds you up for Britain, and then Britain gives you France, and builds you up for France. So far, I think I'm going to do pretty well in USA, Germany, UK, and Japan. My rare Italy deck is, well, strong, but only in one regard, in the drags. I have a very strong drag Italy deck. In terms of the twisty stuff, I got like none to work for it. Anyway, before I talk about the statistics and how long it will take you to finish this whole thing to get the YELLOWBIRD, let's do a race. So, you know what? It's pretty obvious. We're gonna do California, USA, because you know, I want to try and first try all of these because I want to get all the packs, even though I said that the replays for the first 5 levels might be more beneficial to you because you have a higher chance of actually getting a super rare. But, you know, it's USA. I have one of the strongest USA decks I know that isn't, you know, if you take the whale accounts aside, then yes, I do have one of the strongest USA decks in the game. But if you count the whales, then obviously not. The other blueprint is, you know, the same. You get USA 1 cars, rare performance times 3, then you get rare performance times 4, rare performance times 5, then you get super rare times 2, super rare times 3, super rare times 4, super rare times 5, and then ultra rare 1, ultra rare 2, ultra rare 3, and then obviously USA cars, and then the RQ goes to 90, 95. It's the same for Germany as well. You see rare performance times 3, times 4, times 5, then super rare times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, then ultra rare times 1, times 2, times 3, and then the RQ is the same as well. RQ 90, 90, 95, it starts off at 60, and then when it comes to the cars that you need from the particular country, I think it's all the same. It's, yeah, so 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So yeah, blueprint is the same. So when it comes to France, then you will need times 3 French cars, times 4, times 5, times 2 French super rares, times 3, times 4, times 5, and then times 3 French, no, times 1 French ultra rare, times 1, times 2, times 3, and then the RQ is going to be the same for everything. 60, 60, 70, 70, 70, 90, 90, 90, and it ends in 95. So yeah, that's basically it. If you think you need epic, you know, epic American cars, epic German cars, then think again. You're probably not going to be able to use it. But they do come into play because you probably do need those good, you know, high-end cars to earn you the renown. So, it's 100 renown to enter 1 race, and I'll talk about how expensive and how long that's going to take later, but I am privileged. I think I can get this video out to you before any other Top Drives YouTuber, because I managed to finish tier 1 in epic racing. I don't know if Android Fanatic finished tier 1 or not, but we'll see. I don't think CMG did. Just because I don't think he finishes tier 1 in a lot of events. It's not a roast, it's just, you know, it proves that I watch his videos and I notice he doesn't finish tier 1 in many events. Anyway, let's try and get this going. So, USA times 1, it's on road, rare performance times 3, 60. Hopefully, this will kind of be like the weekly challenges where I can go and look at the tracks, and if it doesn't work, I can back out, change the cars, and then go back in. If not, then we'll be in a bit of a tight situation. But we know it's on road. I don't think it's going to be raining, so let's just go with our most useful ones. And then I can go, what's a good 13 RQ car? BBR, right? So it's the BBR. So let's go in. I'm not sure if I can back out. I don't want to risk it. But, okay. Highway, twisty, 1 mile, half mile. So yeah, we could do what? Twisty and highway. So no medium needed. Can I click back? Okay, so we can click back. That's good. That is good. I was like, if I click back and I see 0 out of 100 renown, oh boy. Okay. That's not bad. I know exactly what I want to do then. For the USA performance times 3, we're just gonna run 3 Firebirds, right? I got 4 of them, 996, so we're just gonna put it all. Boom. Easy. And then we're gonna have 1 twisty and 1 highway, and I know that for sure. The twisty one, twisty one's gonna be pretty easy, I think. Don't want to jinx myself now. In fact, well, it's 1 mile, so I'm not going to use the GTX, right? But, because I don't know if I have a twisty car at 8 RQ, that's, oh, I do actually, the Timar. So, let's see. Oh, Timar's not going to win. Is this max? No, it's only 1 star. Huh, interesting. A little challenging, but not too bad. Let's see, 5-1 on the Challenger, that's the weak point right there. Actually, 5-5 on the Duster. On the 1 mile. 6-2. I'm gonna lose to this. I mean, if I did this per se, then yeah, you know, that's 4 wins. But I don't know. I know I'm gonna lose highway. I don't know how much I'm gonna lose by the 1 mile. It's better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? So 6-2 on the 1 mile. Do we have any good common Yeah, we do. We have Aston Martin. We can use an Aston Martin. DB5 630 to 60. Let's put you in there. Should win, right? 6362. I know that Camaro doesn't have amazing MRA. Not the Camaro, the Chevy. That's 63 and that has 81 MRA. So that should do just swell. That gives me a +5, which means I can put in a 13. It'll have to be American, but it should be fine because my American deck is pretty nice. Let's get rid of you. Okay, so 13. I once again I could put in the stealth, right? I could put in the stealth, but in an ideal world, I feel like it would be better if I used something like the code. I just realized I didn't put in the stealth. I put in the Fiero GT. But that would mean I'll have to go -1 on something else. Essentially, I could go -1 on the Firebird because I don't really need the Firebird. At this point, I'm going for a 250 and 0, which I think is what we're going to get. So, let's do it. Highway, actually 5-3. Highway is a fast one, isn't it? 5-3-7-9. You know what? I'm scared. I have one shot at this. I have one shot. I don't want to miss. So let's get something that's faster. What's something that we have that's 5-3. 5-8-8-6. 5-8-9-0. 4-2-7-3. But the GMC was what? 79 handling or something? Ooh. This one's pretty tough, actually. Blossom doesn't have the car to do the job? What? Okay, look, if we get the USA cars aside, then I might have the car to do the job. 4-7-8-2, right? The Yalpa is gonna do it. 4-9-8-7, at least 1.6 can definitely do it. But then, we don't have USA car ×3. Sorry, this is taking longer than I thought it would be. It's just that, you know, I want to make sure everything is tip-top. 6185, is that going to beat? 6282. Yeah, it should. Okay, so let's go with this. Let's go with this and see if we get the 250 and 0. If I don't get the 250 and 0, I'll be very sad because we only have one shot. Highway, that's the 50. That's the first 50. I think I made the right decision putting in the Elise. We'll see. Beretta, nice. Alright, so it all comes down to Mr. DB5. DB5 has to win. 81 MRA, buddy. Come on. Yikes. I should have just mirrored it. Oh, I couldn't mirror it because I didn't have the GMC. I'm not gonna get it. I'm actually not gonna get it. Oh, I might! Oh, Firebird might have just saved me. Oh my god, the Firebird might have just saved me. No. No, it didn't. It didn't, because I'm 7 points off. I'm 7 points off. Oh. Oh, we just needed a win? I thought we needed the 3-star. That was so anticlimactic. I thought I failed. So you don't need to 3-star it? Is that? You're done. I didn't need to 3-star it. Okay. So does that mean I can move on to the next one now? Oh, I can't move on to the next one, so I'll have to do this again, right? I don't know. I still don't know how that works. Anyway, let's get into the logistics of everything now. I might have just failed. The DB5 let me down. I thought that 81 MRA, and the DB5 was 996. DB5, come on, you let me down. Anyway, this is the logistics of how this is gonna work. It's gonna be 100 renown per race. And there's 60 levels in total before you get into the final, the Yellowbird final, which means you need 6,000 renown just to get you to the road to the Yellowbird, which is the final, right? You're gonna need 6,000 renown just to get there. And so let's say you get And then, oh, yes, and then Robin said that for the final, so it's 100 each. So California 100, Rhineland 100, Hampshire 100, France 100, Japan 100, Italy 100, right? So the total is 6,000. So you need 6,000 renown just to finish those 6 levels to get to Road to Yellowbird. And then once you get into the final stage, which is the Yellowbird stage, one race costs 300 renown, which means you need 3,000 renown to get to the final race. I mean, you need 300 renown for each race, so you need 3,000 renown in total to get the Yellowbird. So in total, if you go a perfect run, and I don't think I went a perfect run because I 2-starred the first one. I don't know how that works, but in total, if you want to win the Yellowbird and you don't lose a single stage here, and I know I will lose some because if I already lost one in the US, I'm gonna lose like 1 million in the French. You will need 9,000 renown points to get the Yellowbird. So in theory, if you get 100 renown a day, that's you know, 1 tier 1 win. You need tier 1. So if you get a tier 1 win, 1 per day, you would be able to finish this whole 6-part campaign, so all the different countries, in 2 months, right? And then you will need 1 month extra just to finish Road to the Yellowbird, which means you need 3 months in total to finish the whole campaign at a pay-to-win level, which means you need to tier 1 every single event for the next 3 months just to get the Yellowbird as quickly as you can. Now, it's going to be very rare. A lot of players are going to do that. I got lucky getting tier 1 in Epic Racing. I don't think I'll be getting tier 1 for every event for the next 3 months straight. I mean, honestly, I just cherry pick the events. I only do well on the American, sometimes the German and Japanese ones. So that's going to take a while. In theory, if you're a pay-to-win, if you're someone like Bugatti Top Drives, he doesn't play anymore, but if you're someone like, I don't know, Cruising Top Drives, then yeah, you'll have 3 months to try and get that Yellowbird. For the average player, however, for players like you and me, I estimate it'll take maybe up to 8 to 10 months. Let's say if you maybe tier 1 or 2 every 3 events, or 1 every 2 events, something like that. And not 1 every 2, 2 every 3, or maybe 1 every 3, something like that. Yeah, it might take 10 to 8 months. But here's what I think. I mean, I think that's fine. Hutch wanted this to be a long-term thing, so it's fine. You know, I'll take it. They didn't want it to be a long-term thing, but this is what I think Hutch needs to focus on. This is what I wrote down. They should make this long-term, yes, but they shouldn't make this process longer than winning the Moby Dick 935. So the 935 took about a year, right? About 10 months to win. So, or maybe it was a year, because it was 2 months per Austin, or 6 Austin. So yeah, it took a year to win the 935. This should take less than a year to win the Yellowbird for the average player. Not just pay to win, but for the average player. Why I say that is because the 935 is a better car than the Yellowbird. I know, people are probably gonna be mad at me. I love the Yellowbird more than I do the 935. I promise. I love the Yellowbird, and I'm happy that I don't need to kill people in a tri-series to try and get it. But the thing is, in terms of stats in the game, yes, the Yellowbird is amazing MRA, but the 935 is good MRA too. In terms of stats in the game, the 935 is just a better car, better stats, and because of that, you should spend more time getting the better car. It's just logical that way. So using that theory and that method of thinking, the Yellowbird should take less time to get than the 935, but still should be a long term. So, you know, it's pushing it close. 8 to 10 months, I think, is a good time frame for the average player to win it. For the beginner player, though, this is gonna take years. I'm not even gonna try and like what's the word, like put you in your little safe bubble. Like, it's gonna take you years if you're a new player. This is gonna take a while. It's really gonna take a while, especially if you barely get tier 1 in general. So to combat this, to try and make it shorter, Hutch said that if we think it takes too long, we need to capitalize on their offers. So renown isn't just going to be won in events. You can win renown in challenge prizes, club events, offers, and cash and gold offers. We haven't seen any of that yet, but we're probably bound to see that in the near future. So look out for club events that gives out renown. or offers that you can buy in the store that gives out renown. Yeah, it's a little pay to win, but you know, it finishes and gets you the YELLOWBIRD quicker. And I mean, the biggest flex is to have the YELLOWBIRd before everybody else, isn't that right? And then here's the last thing I need to say about everything. Hutch, sorry, I dropped my notes pretty hard. Hutch needs to change the rewards a bit. Because of how long-term this is going to be, I feel like those aluminum packs are pretty useless. Like, not gonna lie, those aluminum packs are pretty useless. I feel like, Hutch, especially if you're watching this, just change all the aluminum packs to ceramic, like premium. So instead of 5 premium German card packs, just have 10. No, not 10, 9. So I think it's better if we had 9 ceramics, 9 country ceramics. So in terms of California, USA, up to stage 9, we'll have 9 German premiums, and then for the 10th one, we have a carbon, German carbon. I think that's just better, especially like how much effort it actually takes to just get one. It's honestly just better to have premiums all the way through, because like I said earlier in the video as well, the aluminums are kind of useless, because the replay prizes for the first 5 stages of every country is better than the aluminum, because you have a 20% chance of actually getting the super rare, right? So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I think just change everything to country premiums, and then the last one, the 10th level, is a carbon. I think a lot of players would be happier with that, and I think it's just a lot more fair to the player base. Anyway, that is the campaign. I was really happy because I thought I was gonna get a head start with 100 renown, but I guess not, because I 2-starred it, and I don't think I can get to the 2nd level until I 3-star the first one, so oh well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and obviously if you want to figure out how to, if you don't know already, if you've been living under a rock and you still don't know how to get renown at this point, it's really simple. Just go into events, and then, you know, heavy weather. Right now I'm tier 3, so I'm probably gonna get like 60 renown from this, right? And then if you look at the pre-eliminations, you get a little more, 120 in rank 1 to 3, and then 100 in the top 10. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little long, but I hope I explained it all right. Let me know what you think about the reward corrections. I think it's a lot better, but we'll see what you think. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Blossom out.